All right, guys, what's going on? Blitz here with the Survival Outpost, and in today's video, I'm serving you up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, courtesy of my friends at 4Patriots. Now, how are we gonna do this? You know how I like to do scenarios and try to figure out, like, let's just imagine something like, let's say the Russians have hacked our grid and taken down all of our infrastructure, and we were reduced to living back in the 1850s. No air conditioning, no power, no first world amenities. But the good news is we can hunker down inside our home and try to suffer through eating some of this awful food. Granny's sweet or Grammy's sweet oatmeal. I don't know. This stuff doesn't really sound that good, but somehow I'm going to suffer through eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner and taste testing all of this awful, terrible food just for you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. It's a hard job, but listen, somebody has to do it. Okay, so we got a few options here available for breakfast, from pancakes to oatmeal, and you know, I just figured I'd go with oatmeal. I eat oatmeal all the time. It's delicious, and check it out. We got some strawberries that we can actually put on top. So I think that's gonna work out pretty good. Let's get my ancient 2-burner Coleman stove up and running, and this thing, guys, has seen better times, to say the least, but it still works fine, so I'm not going to try to fix what's not broken. While we bring that to boil, let's go ahead and check out the ingredients. We got 210 calories per servings, 8 servings per container, 4 grams of fat, a lot of carbs, 38 grams of carbs, which is good. Not a ton of sugars, only 8 grams of sugar, and a bit of dietary fiber, which is nice. And then 8 grams of protein. So a pretty balanced macro spread across the board. And I think this is gonna be pretty darn tasty. I'm excited to eat it. Oh no, yikes. Minor detail, remember, take out the O2 absorber. And we'll let that cook up. And from here on, it's like 2 to 3 minutes until this is ready to go. While we're letting that finish up, we can go ahead and make some of that whey milk. And looks like we got 8 servings in this bag. Serving size is 2 tablespoons, which gives you about 1 cup prepared. So, just gonna eyeball this one, I think. 2 tablespoons? Yeah, maybe. Probably close enough. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, I got the strawberries here too, guys. Freeze-dried strawberries. Okay, so that's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. And what it says is just kind of let it sit, let it chill out for a minute. So I'm gonna stir it one more time. I'll let that be. Try out this milk. Not bad, not bad at all. The macros on this, 1 serving is 70 calories. You get 2.5 grams of fat, 10 carbs, and 3 grams of protein. And ideally what I would like to see, I mean, this is nice, but it would be nice if it was like pumped up with some protein powder, right? And a little more fat. So maybe, I could get like 200 calories out of a serving instead of just 70. Like maybe try to double it up a little bit. I'd definitely like to see some more protein in here, but overall, tastes like milk. It's good. And yeah, let's get these strawberries going. What do we gotta do here? It should be pretty simple. Freeze-dried strawberries. Put them in a bowl, cover them with warm water, and let them stand for 5 to 10 minutes. Drain excess water and serve. So yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I think the oatmeal is done, so let's see what a serving size is. Half a cup dry, and then prepared or cooked like we have here is 1 cup. Oatmeal, you cannot go wrong with this. It's a great meal to start the day with, and you get a lot of good carbs and you get that fiber that you need. Pretty good there. We'll let that cool off while those strawberries come back to life. All right, I'm starving. I've not eaten all day. We've been out in the field filming and doing a photo shoot, so I am absolutely starving. All right, first official taste test. I like dropping it on the floor. Say there was like brown sugar in there. There's something else in there, but it's perfect. Not bad at all. I could definitely, honestly survive on oatmeal, fruit, and protein shakes, probably for the rest of my life. Okay, so while I was eating that, Mini Me came out and said, oh, I'm hungry, but I don't want oatmeal. Can you make me mac and cheese? And guess what? We got mac and cheese right here. So we're gonna throw that in here, 3.5 cups of water, and we'll get this on boil, and it should be probably a quicker cook than the other bag. We got 4 servings here. All right, well, that's close enough. So let's get this bad boy going. All right, take about 3 minutes to come to boil. So yeah, my camera broke down and then we just proceeded to eat all the mac and cheese, and I didn't take any pictures. But it was super tasty. Actually, he ate all the mac and cheese and left me with 1 bowl, but it was all good because I had some of my famous meatloaf that I love to cook. Has a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in it. It's super delicious. Anyways, threw that in there and that was super tasty. So I got a few more bags in here, and in a real survival situation, if I was hungry, being able to break one of those out and eat it, man, that would really raise my morale and raise my spirits. You know, I mean, I've had regular box mac and cheese, and this stuff is actually better than the box mac and cheese, like the good brand from wherever you shop at, right? So let's go ahead and move on and get dinner cooked up. So it was a tough decision between the fireside stew or Frank's favorite Alfredo, but Frank's favorite Alfredo, which I'm having a hard time saying, Frank's favorite Alfredo won out because we got this whole big old can of freeze-dried chicken to go with it. So I think this is gonna be super tasty. Let's go ahead and get it cooked up. We got 8 cups of water to cook out this entire bag, and from this whole bag, we get a total of 8 servings. And we're looking at, let's see what we got here. We got 300 calories in 1 serving, 11 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbohydrates, and 8 grams of protein. And that's not counting throwing this in, which is gonna give you another 150 calories, 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat. Hey, this is gonna be a good meal. Our bag open here, locate the O2 absorber, toss it, and then it looks like our water is about to boil, so yeah, let's get rolling. I'm excited to see how this tastes. If it's anything like the mac and cheese, I know I'm gonna love it. All right, guys, so I'm obsessively stirring this to make sure nothing clots up. It's really coming along quite nicely. I think it maybe has like, if I had to guess, because I'm lazy and I forgot to put on my timer like 3 times, maybe about another 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I definitely like to see this sauce kind of boil down a little bit more. Yeah, that's looking good. I hit it with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic salt. We got the Tabasco here, and yeah, I think life is good. We are almost ready to eat. I don't even know what the serving size was. I don't care, I don't remember. I think half a bowl looks good. Yeah, actually, let's check. Serving size is half a cup. So I probably have about 2 servings here. That's damn good stuff. Want some of that Tabasco on there? Perfect. Can't beat it. Really can't. Might want to bring a napkin though. All right, so I literally can't eat anymore. That was really tasty. I'm feeling pretty fat and pretty happy. So that being said, let's go ahead and check out the other item they sent me. This is the 4Patriots Sun Kettle. And listen, I've been doing this survivalism prepping thing for a few years now, and I've never heard of a sun kettle. I guess it just kind of flew underneath my radar. But check it out here in action. It has a capacity of about 32 ounces, and you fill it up, and on a sunny day like magic, it boils the water for you. And that gives you such a huge advantage because not only do you have another way to purify, to boil water, you don't have to start a fire, and you don't have to use your propane. So conserving those precious resources and using this when you can on sunny days sounds like a win in my book. I love that extra layer of redundancy when it comes to fuel sources. So that's the Sun Kettle. Let's go ahead and go back to the food storage and talk specs. Now, what do you get in this big box? Well, you get a 1 month supply for one human being, giving out an allocation of about 1,300 calories a day, a total of 38,000 calories in this box, crammed into 196 different tasty survival servings, right? So now you might say like, man, 1,300 calories a day, that's not much. And you'd be right. But if I eat that much a day, I'm going to lose weight guaranteed. And I'll probably get the six-pack that I have so desperately wanted all those years. So losing a little bit of weight, not exactly a bad thing. And the body can perform and function just fine on about 1,300 calories a day. You're not gonna die, let's be honest, okay? You're gonna lose a little bit of weight, and that's gonna be perfectly fine. And your clarity and mindset is probably gonna improve. And think about this, guys. People have survived on much less food over time in so many different survival situations. So that's what you get in the box. That's how much it costs. And a link to pick this up is down there in the pinned post. And thanks again to 4Patriots for sending in the hookup for review. And it's been tough. I've just basically had to sit here and eat awesome, delicious food and try to find something to complain about. Haven't really found anything at all. It's probably the best food storage option that I've tasted, and I've tasted a few, and Wise Foods being the absolute worst. Ooh. Now, one thing, guys, before you head out, it's important to remember that all you're really gonna get with this is a bunch of carbs and a bunch of fat, which is great, but you also want to supplement this with some cans of the dehydrated meat, maybe something that you kill on your own out in your backyard. Maybe you got deer running around, you blast them and you have some food to eat, or any sort of canned goods. Having that protein is a big one because you need to not only try to maintain your muscle, but also repair your muscle from strenuous exercise or whatever you're getting into in this, hypothetical survival situation. So being able to get in some extra protein every single day is absolutely going to be awesome. The typical recommendation for protein for an average male is about 1 gram per body weight. And if you can get in half that amount in a survival situation, that would be pretty freaking awesome. So listen, guys, I appreciate you watching. Anything that I have thought you might be interested in watching is going to be up here in this video. And then a link to our free bug out bag guide is going to be right here. So please check that out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about 4Patriots. Have you had any of their food before? And if so, what was your opinion? And thanks again to the guys at 4Patriots for sending in all this tasty food. Like I said, it's been tough, but hey, somebody's got to do it. See y'all next time.